Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're driving through the city of Kingston and we are at the intersection of Old Hope Road and Barbican Road. We are in the Ligony area, and Ligony is most popular because this area has more restaurants in it than any other area in Jamaica. Okay, so we're turning right and going on or staying on Old Hope Road. If we had turned left, we would go on to Hope Road and take Hope Road down to Halfway Tree. If we had gone straight across the light, we would go on to Barbican Road and that would lead us back to the Barbican area. Okay, so now you're going to see a lot of plazas. We're on Old Hope Road. This is Ligony. We just passed Lane Plaza. That's Scotiabank on the left. Ligony Plaza on the right. Basically, this area has the most restaurants in it. You're going to find more restaurants in the Ligony area than any other area in Jamaica. On the right, where you see that concrete wall, that's the U.S. Embassy. And some years ago, a Jamaican Prime Minister said something like constitutional rights don't begin in Ligony. And this is the Ligony area, so you guys can figure out what he was talking about. Alright, so on the left now is the Standpipe area, which is a very large residential area. And we are on Old Hope Road heading towards Papine. Okay, this part of Old Hope Road now, it's a dual carriageway, but this is like a roundabout. You can go right around and come back around on Old Hope Road. So those cars on the right are going back down to Ligony on Old Hope Road, and we are going up to the Papine area on Old Hope Road. Now, we had mentioned that this area has the most restaurants, and probably it has the most popular restaurant in Jamaica, which is KFC. And this is KFC coming up on the right, and it's so popular you can see the drive-through line extending onto the main road. On the left is Jamaica College, one of the most prestigious high schools in Jamaica. They recently built a stadium. It's a very good school for football and track and field. They recently built a very nice stadium. The blue wall that we passed is where the stadium is. And this section now is where the classrooms are. And coming up on the left is the entrance to the school. Now, Ligony also has Burger King, Juicy Patties, 2 Tasty Patty locations, has a lot of Chinese restaurants, Indian restaurants, you name it. Whatever kind of restaurant you want, whatever kind of food, you can find it in Ligony. Also, some of the best jerk chicken or pan chicken in Jamaica is sold in Ligony. Alright, we're now turning left and going into Hope Pastures. Now, all of this area, you have Hope Road, Old Hope Road, you have Hope Pastures, Mona. All of this area used to be a plantation back in the day, the Hope Plantation. That's why most things up here are named Hope this, Hope Gardens, Hope Pastures, Hope Botanical Garden, Hope Complex. So this is the Hope Gardens area. Very nice area. And Hope Gardens was back in the day when it was being built, it was one of the top neighborhoods in Jamaica. And at the time, they decided they were going to put the power lines underground. And I think at the time it was being built, the Jamaica Public Service was owned by the government. And so they put the power lines underground so you don't have these poles and things up in the air with wires all over it. But over time, JPS became a private company, and they said it was too expensive to maintain the underground electricity wires, so they wanted to put them back above ground, and the residents said no, and they went to court, and I think the court ruled that JPS can put the wires back above ground. and I think they charge the people to convert their home from the underground wires to the overhead wires. But it was a few neighborhoods in Jamaica were built with that premise of putting the wires underground. So if you look on these poles, you'll notice how they do. You can see the connection going across to like the stanchion, a wire running across from the JPS line to the home. So that is how the electricity gets into the homes. So these are overhead connections. I think in the US and some other places the power lines are run underground. And Harborview was another neighborhood where they had originally run the power lines underground. But this area, Hope Pasture, they went to court with JPS, and I think JPS won because the wires are now above ground. If anybody knows more detail about that case, you can leave a message in the comment section below. But a lot of persons have commented as to why the power lines are above ground. So that will help explain why. It's the cost, etc., etc. But basically it comes down to the cost. It's too expensive to maintain the power lines underground. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to leave your comments in the section below, and remember to like, share and subscribe. Have a good day.